Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about cutting off these garlic scapes in your garden. We're going to cover where to make the cut on the plant, what parts of it you can eat, and what kinds of food you can make with it. Now, specific varieties of garlic, specifically hardneck varieties, make this little flower. You can't see it as a flower yet, but if this continues to grow, it will become a flower. And it's called garlic scapes. And you can actually eat this just like you would eat a garlic. I mean, this whole stem will cut off, and you can chop it off like in little tiny pieces and eat it like you would eat any garlic in your food. So it's almost giving us an early garlic harvest, which is cool. Now, the reason it's good for you to actually cut these garlic scapes is because you probably, like me, want big garlic bulbs, and if you don't cut off these garlic scapes now, the plant will focus all of its energy into making these beautiful flowers with this, when in reality we want it to focus all its energy on making actually big garlic bulbs. So I'm going to go through all of these now, probably just, I think it's over 100 that we planted in the spring. Or was it fall? Probably sometime in the winter actually. And go ahead and cut them all down so that we can have big garlic bulbs instead of pretty garlic flowers. See, but if this is my garlic plant right here, what I want to do is cut down as far as possible without cutting off any of the leaves. So that looks to be about 2.5 feet. I'm just going to cut down as far as I can, and then this will be my garlic scape that I stack up in my basket because there will be heaps of them. I will share with you guys how I keep this until I'm ready to use them, and ways that you can use them in your kitchen in cooking. Ooh, that one's kind of hard to cut. I'm just using kitchen scissors. I need to find my garden snips. In my kitchen now, I've got a roast for tonight. You can hear I just finished searing all the edges so they're nice and brown. And in this oven dish here, I have made a slurry of beef broth, some thyme, I've added in some onion powder, and then I'm going to use these garlic scapes like I would use any kind of garlic. Garlic scape is quite hard, and so you want to use the part where it starts getting softer, like this hard edge, not so great, but probably maybe there. Yeah, it starts getting a bit more bendy and it's much easier to chop. Yes, there's no hard edge when I'm chopping. That's kind of where you want to use it from. The rest is kind of hard and rigidy. And not really all that good for cooking, I would say. It's just a bit hard. Although maybe some people cook with it, I don't know. Just kind of like, you know, with asparagus, you've got a part of the asparagus here. This is how fine I chopped it. Yeah, just like with asparagus where it snaps easily, that's the part that just is not hard. You know, when you're eating a hard asparagus edge, it's just not very delicious. I would say similarly with this garlic scapes. So I'm just chopping kind of thin little pieces, adding them in, and they will cook really nicely into this. This is all hard part, you see that? It's not really going to be delicious to eat, so same with this. Yeah, where it's kind of making that string. I don't really want that edge. Maybe people can chop it up and use it in other things. For our dinner today, I'm just using the flowers and the parts of the garlic scapes that chop really easily. Oh, now this flour is rich. I'm going to let this roast cook nice and slow for a long time. Probably 2 to 3 hours, very low on 350. I'm going to set my alarm to come and check it in about 2.5 hours and see if it is cooked. But because it is beef, It doesn't have to be fully cooked. It can be medium rare, so to speak. But I will come back and see how well it's done in about 2.5 hours. Another thing I'm going to try with my garlic scapes this year is making some garlic paste. I'm going to add a bunch of ingredients in my food processor, blend it all together with some oil, and then hopefully I can make kind of like I do with my basil cubes. I'm going to try doing something similar to that with my garlic scapes. So let's see how it turns out. Now I got this recipe from a friend of ours, and what she does is add some garlic scapes with Parmesan cheese, walnuts or pine nuts, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. And then once you have all that together, blend it well in your food processor, add either olive oil or sunflower oil until you feel like it's at the consistency that you enjoy. Now some other things that you could also add in are basil, mint, cilantro, parsley, kale, spinach. The list is sort of endless of things that you can add into this paste or kind of a hummusy dip. It's whatever flavors inspire you or that you like. And so that's kind of open-ended. Well, thank you for hanging out with me while I take you through our garlic scapes, picking them, how to store them, and what you can do with them. I hope that you found this helpful. And if you like content like this, would you consider supporting our channel, sticking around, and subscribing? And we'll catch you in upcoming videos, and you can catch all our upcoming content.